To make the hidden paper clips, we start by taking some scrap papers and folding them in half, and this will be our inner part of the hidden paper clip. Because this is 120 GSM, I am just making sure that folds really sharp. I'm using my cutting board and a sharp craft knife to cut this inner lining down into 2 potential hidden paper clips. I have a big stack of these jumbo paper clips, and I'm placing them into the centre and cutting away some of the excess. You will see at the end of the video when we go through some of the designs that I make different size paper clips. That is actually the largest inner that I make. Therefore, the first part of this hidden paper clip stash building is to make as many inners as you want so that you get a good stock of hidden paper clips for future journals. I had a lot of white cardstock offcuts from my daughter making Halloween invitations, therefore I made a lot. To make the outer part of the hidden paper clip, you want to take some scrap papers that are slightly larger than the paper clips that you are covering, so that they completely hide the inner workings of your paper clip when they're put together. I'm not a fan of pointy corners, I prefer something more rounded, so I'm just rounding off those open corners. I work my way through a huge pile of large pieces of scrap paper. However, if you're lucky enough not to have boxes and boxes of scrap like myself, you can use old book pages, because we will be adding collage to the outer layers. As you can see here, I've used a variety of papers and also made lots of different sizes of hidden paper clips. Because we are gluing the metal paper clips, not just the paper, I'm using my Oohoo all-purpose glue, which is a clear silicone glue. Some of you may have Fabri-Tac, it is the same thing. I am being quite liberal with the glue over the metal paper clip and using a cheap spreader to get it to all the parts of the paper. Placing the side that I've glued into the cover and then pressing everything down very firmly. Here I'm just checking that no glue has spread and that everything's stuck down so that the paper clip will work, and then gluing the other side in exactly the same way. While the paper clip dries, I'm just putting a piece of scrap paper inside it to make sure that it all stays open. And now you simply repeat that part of the process, so that's your stage 2 of hidden paper clips. I have quite a large pile to work through. I wasn't sure how many collage elements you would have, so I have produced 1 page of free printables for you that you can fussy cut and use. You will find the link to download those in the video description. As I said earlier in the video, I have boxes and boxes of scrap. I have simply emptied some of it onto my desk, and I'm selecting pieces to start a background for my collage. I've chosen a variety of inks to edge them with, depending on the background cardstock colour. Because with Stash Builder we do not have a specific journal in mind, we just want to create a big stash of stuff that we can use in future journals. I'm using my large tub of matte medium to glue all my pieces down. You can use any glue that you have available. I like to collage in odd numbers, so this one is a simple 3-piece collage, which is 2 background papers and a focal element. Once everything is glued, I'm just smoothing it over to make sure everything's adhered properly. I'm not going to take you through every single collage I do for these hidden paper clips, but while we are watching a second example, I want to take the opportunity to talk to you a little bit about the channel, which, as you can tell, is advert-free. So what does advert-free mean? Well, it means that I earn no money from advertising on my YouTube channel, which is more convenient for you. You're not bored by adverts, but does mean the 2 days that went into making and preparing and editing this video is unpaid. So I rely on purchases from my joint shop with Emma and Zern, and also tips in my little Ko-fi jar to support this activity. Recently there has been a huge downturn in sales in the shop. and tips in the coffee jar, which means that I've taken on a job outside of my studio, working at a local hotel, stripping and cleaning bedrooms 3 to 5 days a week. This is giving me far less time to make video tutorials, which has slowed up the channel a lot and affected actually some of the products in the shop because they come with video tutorials as well. Therefore, if any of you would like to take a look at the shop link in the description below or leave a little tip in my coffee jar, that would be highly appreciated. Of course, I do understand that we are all going through hard times at the moment and struggling to pay ever-increasing bills. Therefore, simply liking, sharing, commenting on this video does help the channel, it does help grow the audience and only takes seconds of your time. Doing that not only on my own videos but others' videos really does help small creators who perhaps do not have the audiences of the large crafting YouTube channels. The way this helps is that YouTube has an algorithm and it picks up on the popularity of videos and pushes those videos out to new potential audience members. Therefore, the more people that subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video and comment on the video, YouTube picks up on that and pushes it out to others. It really is a quick and easy way to support small creator channels like my own. I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial and I will catch you with another Stash Buster very, very soon.